Hello everybody, I'm forecaster Dustin Staples greeting you here on this Sunday morning. We're watching for some fog out there as we get the weekend coming to a close and going in the next several days. We're also watching for the dangerous heat and the humidity. Also several storm chances coming back in our forecast as we go towards later in the weeks to come. But again, we've got a heat advisory, includes most about everybody with the exception of Dare County here. You're under a special weather statement by the National Weather Service, but this will go from 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. tonight. And again, you kind of could see that fog I mentioned to you here. This is kind of in pockets here or there, but most of us are doing pretty okay as we go out the next several days. Just because it's so humid and oppressively out here the start of the morning, that's why we're seeing that right there as well. Radar, we're not seeing much rain falling anywhere along with the exception of their coastal areas. Most of that will start to fall apart as we go towards this morning hours too. Quiet across the country here. Storms to the north of us, portions of the Great Lakes, and other systems back out towards the southern California states that are approaching our doorsteps too. Back at 7 o'clock this morning, we had temperatures almost in the low 80s out the door. We have those dew points similar to the temperatures out there too. So again, we've got a couple of reminders with the heat moving in this week going up today. Just listen to your body, pace yourself, stay hydrated. Of course, cars are like ovens. I think Jim Howard put this one here together. It takes very few seconds for a car to heat up and to add 10 to 15 more degrees to that. Watch after your pets, the elderly, the children, and also make sure to change those HVAC systems as well. And also, if you do develop some form of heat exhaustion, of course, watch out for any of these symptoms: confusion, dizziness, maybe some muscle cramps and nausea out there too. So just be very careful as you're stepping out in the heat to go out in the next several days. Now, highs today in the low to mid 90s, a stray shower possible. Otherwise, we're going to remain pretty quiet across eastern Carolina. Lows tonight will fall back down near 80. And again, the feels-like temperatures, what's going to be really the main concern for the next several days. Those feels-like temperatures closing in on closer near 100 to 110 out there, and especially Tuesday and Wednesday, it's going to be another threat of some excessive heat. So just keep it in mind, very, very dangerous, hot out there too. Moderate rip currents along with our beaches here. We do have a slight moderate risk up towards the northern Outer Banks as well. So that's kind of what we're watching for that. So if you're heading to the beach today, good beach weather for it. Just be very careful if you see those rip currents out there and pay attention to those flags flying along with the heat. First alert weather days from Monday through Wednesday. We could see some heat indexes well over 95 plus along the coast. But for the rest of our inland communities, yeah, we're going to continue to see those heat indices well between 100 and about 110 from today through at least Wednesday. Hottest day right now looks like to be Tuesday right there. Look at these lows, not even cooling off but near 80 for several nights. We'll get a slow moving cold front that's going to come back at the picture by the end of the week, knocking us temperatures back down to July-like standards in the mid-80s. Your overnight lows still holding in the 70s.